Tennis coaches. How do you feel about this? It's the number one problem all tennis coaches face. Most are unaware of this. Did you know? On average, only 30% of what we teach to students in a traditionally set up tennis lesson is likely to be remembered. And that's within just 2 weeks of them taking the lesson. Basically, students forget 70% of what you teach them. How depressing is that? Studies show, the secret to improving learning retention is to make the changes needed to be the student's idea. And these changes need to be made actively. Easier said than done, I hear you say. MTI have created a really effective solution to this alarming problem. And the results have been nothing short of remarkable. It's called the Player's Diploma. By using this, we activated the want to learn in our students. We created a competitive learning environment. The students became active learners and owned their lessons. We became mere guides on the side, and helped the players discover the right way. Practice and study were eagerly participated in. The results were amazing. MTI were able to increase the learning retention rate of students from 30 to 90%. It's true, and before we go any further, it's a solution that we've made absolutely free to tennis coaches. Read on. How we did it. Let us start by saying that MTI are huge fans of the best-selling book by Daniel Coyle, The Talent Code. In this book he interviewed top coaches, mentors, teachers and parents from around the world, and discovered what they did to produce so many world-class performers at their sport or activity. There were many different methods, but many had similar fundamentals. MTI got busy and tested these methods out. We eventually opted for this particular method. Picture this. We used a test group of 9 8-year-olds. We gave them all access to the Player's Diploma. Lesson 1 was a traditionally set up lesson. A skill was demonstrated, then broken down into progressions. The progressions were then applied, practiced, and drilled in a fun way. However, at the end of the lesson the players were asked to watch a short video at home from the Player's Diploma, and then answer the easy multiple-choice questions before they turned up for the next week's lesson. They were told that next week there would be prizes for the person who could best demonstrate the skill and the progressions. We did not know what to expect here. We hoped most would do the homework, but knew that some would forget. And we were right. 6 players watched the videos and 3 forgot. Lesson 2 was not traditional, but an MTI active learning experience. The students were encouraged to discuss what they had learned from the previous week and from the videos they had watched, and then were asked to demonstrate the new skills they had discovered. They were then separated into 3 groups and tasked in turn to teach the other 2 students in their group the various progressions that they could remember. It became completely obvious from this exercise who had watched the videos and who hadn't. The students who had watched the videos looked happy, confident, and eager to show what they knew. The students who had forgotten were a little uncertain and needed a lot more guidance and help from the coach. Imagine your child watches a video of the lesson he or she is about to take part in at school. How confident and excited would you think they would be about taking part in that lesson? Especially if they were forewarned and forearmed to take part. How motivated would they be to watch these videos if it made them feel confident in class and successful in front of their peers? Peer pressure, or whatever you want to call it, creates a keenness to learn. Eventually, after a few weeks, no one in our test tennis group forgot to watch a video. Every week in the lessons, we seemed to witness huge improvements and a deep understanding of what they were trying to do. The camaraderie within the group developed enormously. The parents were thrilled that their child was so keen to learn and to do extra at home. Learning tennis became their thing. They owned the lessons and felt their improvement was down to their endeavors. They felt proud of themselves and in their achievements. What had we done? Eradicated learning apathy. Helped the students to instill never-to-be-forgotten tennis skills. created mini-me tennis coaches who really understand what they are trying to achieve. Installed keenness and a true love of tennis. We basically help the students to remember. Do you want to try this out with your students? It won't cost you a penny, it's not complicated at all, and if you know how to send an email, then this is absolutely for you. Click the link under this video to find out more. Or go to our website and follow the easy instructions to start today.